All right, what is going on, guys? SteelTwins back at you with another video.
Week 6, man, we are pretty much a third of the way through the NFL regular season, and want to welcome back to the channel, to the predictions, Rex from Discord. What's up, man?
What's up, guys?
How you been, man?
Good.
That's good. And you are a Steelers fan, correct?
Yeah, I'm a Steelers fan.
Okay, I thought so. But
I don't live in Pittsburgh though.
what's that?
I don't live near Pittsburgh though.
Nah, we're the same. So, you're not alone there. But with this being week 6, this is the first week where teams can actually be on a bye. Those teams are the Falcons, Saints, Jets, and Niners. Just thought I'd throw them in there. But Thursday Night Football to open up week 6 is the Buccaneers at the Eagles. What's your prediction?
I got the Buccaneers. Like, I don't see Brady losing a game to the Eagles.
Me neither.
Eagles aren't very good, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're a little better than what their record shows, but they're not all there yet. And against the Bucs, who are, obvious Super Bowl favorites, and Tom Brady, he does have some bad history against the Eagles, but, those Eagles aren't what they used to be. So, and he's with a new team, a stacked team. Let's go Bucs here. I'll go Bucs 28-23.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Tampa Bay Buccaneers easily. You can't bet against them, 33-26.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. It should be an interesting game, though. I think the Eagles will keep it closer than many expect. Sunday games. Dolphins at the Jags. This is in London. And one thing we do know about the Jags in London is they perform in London. So what's your prediction?
I think the Dolphins, they've been having a rough start to their year. I think they'll get a win against the Jaguars.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised because the Jags are just off right now. They're 0-5. Are they the only winless team in the league?
Them and the Lions, I think.
Oh, that's expected. Yeah, the Dolphins, Jacoby Brissett will probably get a start again. They travel all the way to London with the Jags. I'm going to go with the Jags just based on their history in London. Otherwise, I can totally see the Dolphins winning this. But I'll go Jacksonville, 31-24.
Yeah, I mean, Miami definitely has an opportunity, but I think I'm just going to go with Jacksonville here. I don't know why. Probably because of their history in London. Every time they go to London, they play pretty good. So, I mean, let's go Jacksonville here, I guess, 26-14.
And that would mark Lawrence's first win in the pros.
So, in the NFL, yeah.
Took him a little bit, but he might get it this Sunday. 1 o'clock games, man. We start with the Chiefs at the Washington football team. This should be a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, the Washington, they're supposed to have an elite defense, and they haven't even been playing good. So, and the Chiefs, they need a win right now. They're a good team. They'll come back. I think the Chiefs got this easy.
I agree completely. I don't know what is up with Washington's defense. They've just been very poor. And against a high-powered offense and the Chiefs, you already know the Chiefs are going to come to show up in Washington. Let's go Kansas City. They even their record at a score of 37-28.
I'm going to have to go with Kansas City here. I don't know what is up with the football team defense. They are not the same defense that they were last year. I mean, maybe it's taking time, but I think that's starting to run its course, really. They need to show up big time against a striking and hot offense like the Chiefs, in which they are 2-3 right now, which I'm sure a lot of people didn't see happening, but they need to win badly, especially after a poor performance against the Bills at home. They're definitely going to want to get a win on the road. So Kansas City 34-24.
Yeah, for sure. Next game, though, we have another no-brainer and probably a lock of the week. We have the Rams at the Giants. I don't think I have to ask you this question, Rex, but what's your prediction?
The Giants are missing everybody right now, and the Rams, they're just a good team. So the Rams are going to win this one easy.
Yeah, this is a blowout waiting to happen. Los Angeles 43-10. Enough said.
I mean, I don't even know if Daniel Jones is playing in this game. Even if he is, it's not going to save the Giants at all.
No.
Los Angeles, 38-17. Come on.
Those poor Giants, man. They just can't catch a break. Oh, God. Next game we have an AFC South matchup is the Texans at the Colts. The Texans somehow showed a little life against the Patriots. Could they do the same against a Colts team that completely just choked in the fourth quarter and in overtime against the Ravens on Monday night? That was just one of the worst choking jobs I've seen this season. It probably will go down as the worst choking job this season. I mean, they were up 16 points with 11 minutes left, and they completely just let it go.
Yep.
It was pretty bad, but can they rebound? What's your prediction?
I'm gonna have to back my hometown team with the Texans. I think they'll. I thought they were gonna lose every game. They actually haven't been looking that bad. So
So you
for
got
Texan standards, at least.
yeah, exactly. So you got the Texans.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Colts, man. I mean, they're 1-4 right now, a pretty slow start. Wentz isn't looking too bad. That defense, man, just choked in the fourth quarter. It's just plus, I mean, the Colts only have so many weapons.
Their team is pretty good on paper. I don't know what's happening.
Me neither.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
And their head coach, I thought he was going to turn it around. It's just I don't know what's up with them this year. It's a poor start, and against the division rival, they're definitely gonna have to step up in this one. And I think they do. I'm gonna go Indianapolis, just a safe bet because I can't trust the Texans. Let's go Indianapolis, 28-13.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Colts right here. After what happened against Monday night, they're definitely going to want to try to get a win against a division rival in Indianapolis as well. Let's go with the Colts in a close game. Actually, I think this game will be close, 27-24.
Okay. Next game though, we have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Detroit Lions, one of two winless teams. Can they join the Jags in our prediction of getting a win this week? What's your prediction?
This is going to be a close one, I think, because the Lions. I don't know. The Bengals, they've been actually playing pretty good, but I don't know how long they can keep that up.
Yeah, that's a fair point because the Bengals run. Their hot run can only last for so long. So
I don't see them losing to the Lions though. The Lions just suck.
yeah. So I gotta agree. I go with the Bengals. It's just a safe bet here in Detroit, man. They're winless. Probably the worst team in the league, to be real with you. Although I think they are better than what their record shows, at least offensively. But they're just not all there. And let's go Cincinnati. They're looking really hot right now, especially on offense. Cincinnati 33-17.
The thing about the Lions is, yeah, they're 0-5, but like you said, they are very competitive. They're 0-5, but they don't play like an 0-5 team. They really don't. They're a very competitive team, and almost every single one of their games, they kept it close. So, but against the Bengals that are hot right now, especially that offense, and the defense has actually been playing a lot better and getting some turnovers, I think if Cincinnati is able to continue to do what they're doing, I think they're going to excuse me, I think they're going to get a victory right here, 29-20 Cincinnati.
Yeah. Next game, though, we have a long historic rivalry. We have NFC North football here. We have the Packers at the Bears. Old school rivalry. What's your prediction here?
I think I'm gonna go with the Bears because they're at home. They've been playing pretty good lately, actually. They haven't looked that bad. I think I'm gonna go with the Bears though. They're at home. Should be a pretty good upset.
Yeah, honestly, I can see that offense doing a little something against the Packers defense that is very suspect still, especially with them losing Alexander for a little bit. Maybe this is the day Fields does good in the passing game and starts expressing his pro style a little more. And, they were without David Montgomery, but they got backs that can step in, that can step up, and have been stepping up. So I can see the Bears definitely keeping this close. But I'm still going to go with the Packers just because I can't bet against A-Rod right now. They're 4-1. Let's go Green Bay 27-23. But I can totally see the Bears definitely keeping this close.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Excuse me. This could very well be a big burst-out game for Fields. With his targets, Robinson could finally do something. Darnell Mooney's really starting to come into his own very slowly. I can't really bet against the Packers, though, although when the Bears play the Packers almost every time, it's very competitive, it's very close, and I can absolutely see the Bears getting a victory here, a big upset at home. But the Packers are just very hot right now. Their offense is great. Their defense, although very lackluster, it has its moments. It does, and if Fields makes a lot of rookie mistakes, the Packers are definitely going to take advantage. So I think I'm going to go with Green Bay right here, 30-20.
Okay. Next game, though, we have the Chargers at the Ravens. Two teams that are looking very impressive and very hot right now. Chargers are coming off probably game of the year, and Ravens are coming off one hell of a fourth quarter comeback. And I just gotta say, for the Lamar can't throw crowd, I think you guys gotta hush up just a little bit because you gotta admit, Lamar has been very, very good, pretty much great under the circumstances this year. Like, I am very impressed with Lamar as a quarterback. He has my utmost respect after last week's win. It was just almost mind-blowing to watch live, to be real with you. But what's your prediction?
Well, Lamar and the Ravens, they're a good team. It's just they don't beat great teams. That's the problem. And I'm very biased towards my fantasy team. And Eckler and Mike Williams, they're gonna pop off for me. And I think the Chargers are gonna win.
Yeah, see, I still gotta go Los Angeles though. You know, I give credit to the Ravens, all the injuries they've suffered, the comebacks they've made. Props to them, but the Chargers are looking really good. Defense is kind of stepping up a little bit. I mean, I know they allowed over 40 points last week against the Browns, and they're facing a Ravens offense that is hot as hell right now. But, you know, that offense of the Chargers is definitely what's sparking. Herbert's looking great. The receivers are popping. Eckler's looking good, man. And against the Ravens defense, that's, you know, still here and there, especially that secondary. It's been a little underwhelming, I'd say, for sure, when it comes to the Ravens secondary. But let's go L.A. I got to go the Chargers. I like them. I like their matchup better. 30-27.
Yeah, going on the road, the Chargers are definitely going to have another competitive game like they did last week against the Browns. Although it was in the Charger Stadium, they're now going on the road on another AFC North matchup opponent, really, for the Ravens. Or against the Ravens. And for the Ravens, it's going to be a tough bout. They made a great comeback, obviously. Lamar's really stepping up. He's been spectacular all year. I have to give him credit. He's really, really coming into his own every single game. But against the Chargers, that may be a difficult task for Lamar and the Ravens offense.
Could that be another quote-unquote kryptonite?
It might be. It very well could be. I can definitely see this game being another high-scoring game, though, for the Chargers. Chargers had a fantastic game against the Browns. I can see another game like that happening here against the Ravens. But the Chargers are just so damn hot. They're just so stacked right now on offense. Like, they got guys that can make plays, and on defense, you know, guys are stepping up from time to time. It's going to be a tough game, but I think I'm going to go with the Chargers right here in a high-scoring game, 34-31.
This is for sure the game I'm going to be watching as I wait for the Steelers Sunday football game. That's for sure, though, and that's only because we always get Ravens games up here. But Vikings at Panthers is the next matchup. What's your prediction?
Well, is McCaffrey here for this game?
I believe
is McCaffrey out for the season, or what? What's with him? Or is he just out for a few games?
I believe he will be back this week because he was practicing a little bit last week, and he should be back this week.
Is it back this week? I think if McCaffrey can play like he can, I think the Panthers will win.
I'd agree. I like Carolina's matchup a little more. Offense looking good. Vikings secondary still suspect. So, I'm going to go Carolina. Let's go 26-24. I think the Vikings keep it close just because, you know, their offense is obviously, you know, the Vikings offense when they show up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Carolina, they've lost 2 straight after going 3-0. They're definitely going to want a big victory at home. And against the Vikings, which the Vikings aren't a bad team by any means. They are another competitive team. But the thing with Minnesota is that they are very inconsistent.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah. And going up against the Panthers defense that is really coming into his own, that is really looking good. And I think Gilmore may be playing in this game if he's not hurt.
He might be activated from the, I believe it was the PUP list.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, Gilbert might be active this week. I'm not sure, but
I think I'm just going to go with the Panthers in general. You know, they're looking real good besides the 2 losses, but they're definitely going to be hungry for a victory to go to 4-2. So let's go Carolina 28-27.
I still can't believe they got Gilmore for a 6th-round pick.
dude,
talk about a steal.
I mean, I get his age and his contract, but that is a complete steal. Him and Horn are going to be a hell of a duo. And it could honestly lead them to maybe the division. Well, not the division because the Bucs are in the same division, but maybe a playoff berth for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Next game, though, we have possible game of the week. We have the undefeated Cardinals at the Browns. What's your prediction?
I think if this game is in Arizona, then the Cardinals win. But I think the Browns will win because it's hard to stay undefeated for a long time, and the Browns are a good team. I think they can pull through.
Especially at home. You know, it would be a hell of a, I guess, a quote-unquote upset for many people. But I can totally see the Browns ending the Cardinals' undefeated streak. The only thing, though, is I don't know if the Cardinals are going to lose their undefeated streak. They're looking really good right now. Offense is popping. Defense is showing up. They're going to have a hell of a test against a strong, probably the strongest running attack in the league. And their front seven's been really good at stopping the run so far this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still going to go Arizona just because they're undefeated. And it's kind of hard to bet against them because they've looked really good for being undefeated. But I can totally see the Browns definitely staying in this game for sure. But, in terms of, to benefit the Steelers' rankings, we're going to need the Browns to lose, obviously, so we can tie up with them heading into, the matchup soon after our bye. But I'm going to go Arizona. 29-26.
Yeah, I can see this game being another high-scoring one. I really can. The Cardinals are hot. They're a great team on offense and defense. The Browns, their defense has been lackluster. But then again, they have many defensive players out with injury. So
that's fair. So
their defense, it's not doing good, but it's got a lot of backups in there. So what do you really expect? But even in that case, how many defensive players are they going to have back in this game? If they're not going to get a lot, that speaks trouble for Cleveland's defense. And Cleveland's offense can only do so much. You can run the ball so many times, but even then, if Arizona's able to shut that down, you're going to have to rely on Baker, and Baker hasn't really been too great lately this season.
Because if the Cardinals can get up early, then obviously the Browns are going to have to abandon the run and give Baker the rock, and it's just, can you trust Baker to lead your team back?
Right. So
the Browns have like the most overrated receiving core ever. I don't know why people are so high on the Browns receiving core.
I agree. Dude, Odell is the most – he is up there with Jadeveon Clowney as probably the most overrated player in the league. Like, he's back. Why isn't he showing up?
He hasn't done it. I don't think he's got a touchdown yet.
No, and Landry's not really doing much. They're relying too much on the running game. But if the Cardinals can shut that down, man, it becomes one-sided for the Browns. And
now, granted, Landry is hurt. I think he's actually on their injured reserve right now. But when he comes back, that could be a benefit. But Landry's only one guy. You got to spread the ball around, and that's something that the Browns haven't been able to do. And if they can't do it in this game, they can't run the ball, then that speaks trouble for Cleveland. So with that being said, I'm going to go with Arizona to go 6-0, 32-29.
The only chance that the Browns got is if they can limit Murray, but how the hell are you going to stop that midget? I mean, he's just so elusive.
I mean, you better hope that Myles Garrett can catch up to him and
good luck.
And get him, but
good luck.
Yeah, I mean, Murray's so quick, so fast, so good.
This should be another good game, though. It's definitely one I'm going to watch out for the Ravens matchup. And oddly, they're both AFC North teams. But next game, though, we have a rivalry matchup, AFC West, I believe. This is the Raiders at the Broncos. This rivalry goes way back. And the Raiders, man, new head coach in town after the whole Gruden stuff.
They've had a rough week.
A very rough week. And they've had a rough last 2 weeks because they started 3-0 and have lost 2 straight. Same thing with the Broncos. Which one loses their streak? Your prediction?
I think just based off all that's happened, I don't think that team's gonna have a very high morale. And it's in Denver. I think the Broncos will win.
I agree. That's totally gonna just, I guess, get in the way of their preparation. And the Broncos for sure are definitely gonna want to try to get a win back, especially against a division rival. So give me Denver. 17-14. I can see us being low scoring because either offense just is still suspect right now.
Right.
At least, when it comes to the Broncos defense versus the Raiders offense, I think they can limit Carr.
Mm-hmm. Now, with everything that's been going around in the Raiders facility and the organization, it could very well be a big distraction for this game. But considering it is a divisional rival and they got guys that can step up, that can show up and get the job done, I don't know. I mean, Denver's a good team in my eyes. I think they still got a good defense. Their offense can strike at any moment. I just don't know. For some reason, I can see the Raiders pulling off a victory and going 4-2. I really can. Like, something about the Raiders just speaks to me in this game. I don't know why. They haven't looked good the past 2 games, but I don't know. I just feel like the Raiders may possibly win this game.
It's just a feel.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is and what I'm saying, but I think this could also be another one of those highly defensive matchups too. So I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I'm gonna say 21-17.
Should be an interesting rivalry matchup. Next game, we have the 4-1 Cowboys at the Patriots. They go to Foxborough, and I must say, The Cowboys are looking damn good right now, man. So what's your prediction?
The Cowboys are looking pretty good. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, I just think they'll win. I don't know much about the Cowboys, except that they're good.
It's unexpected, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's the Cowboys, but I must... Wait, go ahead.
It feels wrong coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, right? Because we're so used to just shitting on the Cowboys, but, I got to give them credit. They've improved. That defense especially has improved. Bringing in Dan Quinn was the best thing they could do. A lot of players have improved. Trevon Diggs has more picks than weeks. I mean, are you kidding me?
He's a little overrated, though. Can't lie.
Honestly, I think he's just in good position with most of these picks. If I'm being real with you,
it might be the case. But the Cowboys' defense is striking, and that's something that the Cowboys have always needed for many, many years. The defense has always let them down, and the defense is striking, getting turnovers, and obviously with the offense that they got, if they can score, I mean that's a win. And I think with this game against the Patriots and their offense, which hasn't really been too spectacular. I mean, you don't really expect that from a rookie quarterback in Mac Jones, but...
Well, he also has, no number one target.
He really
he has no running game.
He don't, so it's all Mac Jones right there, and for a rookie quarterback, you can only ask him to do so much, and that's probably going to hurt him in this game a lot. So I think Dallas is going to win 30-14.
I wouldn't be surprised if Daddy Mac, I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if he scores a lot of points against the Cowboys.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that too. What team you going with?
The Cowboys.
Okay. Yeah, I got to go Cowboys as well. They're looking good. It's kind of hard to bet against them as of right now. And against the Patriots, yeah, you got to go Cowboys here. 30-17.
Yeah.
Primetime matchup, Sunday Night Football. We have the Geno Smith-led Seattle Seahawks at the Pittsburgh Steelers. As a Steelers fan, Rex, this should be interesting. What's your prediction?
I think in Pittsburgh, even though we lost Juju, I think we'll get the dub. I don't know. I don't like saying the Steelers will lose because I don't like watching the game thinking we're gonna lose. It's just not very fun. So I think we'll win.
Yeah, you make a great point, and I gotta agree. I gotta go Steelers here. I like their matchup more. It's just Geno Smith in his first start in almost 4 years. Pete Carroll's first time without Russell Wilson in almost a decade. And they got to travel all the way to Pittsburgh from Seattle, and it's in prime time. So, yeah, it's going to be a change of scenery for Seattle for sure. And against Pittsburgh, man, I like the matchup a little bit. Run the ball. Defense got to show up. Give me Pittsburgh 24-20.
Yeah, I might have to go on ahead.
I wish we had Juju. I feel like he's the most reliable receiver we have. And I don't know. It kind of like... I don't know. I feel like on third down, we can always look for Juju because he'll put in the effort to get the first down. And that just kind of makes me even more worried about our offense.
No, you're absolutely right. Juju has always been dependable. He's always been security blanket for years.
He will for sure be missed. And my question to you is, do you think Juju is done in Pittsburgh?
I don't know. I don't really want to think about that right now. I like Juju a lot. You know what I mean? He's a fun player. And he's on my fantasy team. That sucks.
I'm sorry to hear that. But, yeah, we've given criticisms in the past, but Juju is a great character. He's a great player, great individual, great human being. So it sucks to see him go down after taking less. But hope he's doing good, man. Speedy recovery. I would welcome him back to Pittsburgh. I will say that. But I do hope Washington takes this opportunity and just runs with it. But
yeah, and which I think Washington very well could. But this game, I can see the Steelers winning here. I can. Prime time at home against a Geno Smith-led Seahawks offense, in which I'm not going to underestimate because they still got a lot of talent at wide receiver and even running back, and besides the injuries.
And this is the Steelers we're talking about. They always let a backup quarterback play good against us.
Right.
I mean, do I have to remind you of, what was his name? He started for Green Bay in prime time. What was his name? Brett Hundley.
Yeah.
I mean, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not going to... All right, go on ahead.
Didn't Ben DiNucci ball on us too?
Ben freaking DiNucci, Garrett Gilbert, that dude that was with the Broncos last year. Let's not forget Ryan Mallett, almost 6 years ago.
Ryan Finley.
Ryan Finley last year of the Bengals.
With Geno Smith playing and getting his first start in almost 4 years, I'm not going to underestimate him one bit, but I'm confident that the defense can be able to limit Smith in the Seahawks offense and try to get some turnovers in the offense. They've been progressing. They're showing signs of life week by week. I will say that. And if Steelers can be able to do something on offense, like mainly run the ball, get into the end zone, finish drives, I think we can get the victory here. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh 27-21.
Should be an interesting game, though, but hopefully the Steelers win in prime time and head to 3-3 before the bye.
Wait, didn't we almost lose to Trace McSorley, too?
Yeah, I remember
Last
that.
year.
Or, am I thinking of a different team?
No, you are so correct. Last year, Trace McSorley threw a touchdown pass to Hollywood Brown, and he almost brought him back. You are so correct. Our play against backup quarterbacks is just not good.
It's not a great resume.
No, but at least this time we have a full week to prepare for Geno Smith, but still, he also hasn't played in 4 years, so how much film can you prepare on?
Right, exactly.
Anyway, I hope the Steelers get the win. Monday Night Football, to close out Week 6, guys, we have the Buffalo Bills, who have just been dominant since that Week 1 loss to Pittsburgh. They've allowed 41 points the last 4 weeks, and they're facing the Tennessee Titans. What's your prediction?
The Bills are winning. Josh Allen scoring 22 touchdowns, getting me like 180 points on my fantasy team. The Bills are winning.
Yeah, you can't get it. You can't bet against the Bills right now. They are just on a hot streak right now. You could say they're the best team in the AFC.
No. After that performance against the Chiefs, they definitely are.
They are the best team in the AFC. One of the best teams in the league, no doubt. They are just hot right now. I will mention, though, last time this game was played, which was last year, Derrick Henry broke the internet with the stiff arm to Josh Norman. Is he still with the team?
No, he's with the Niners.
Oh, well, God bless him. But
yeah,
regardless, I mean, I like the Titans matchup here, but, I would say the Bills for sure, especially if the Titans get A.J. Brown and Julio Jones back fully healthy. That's going to be a tough matchup for the Bills that have, again, only allowed 41 points the last 4 weeks. But I can't bet against Buffalo right now. So give me Buffalo, 34-28.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so hard to bet against them. They're just so good. They're really talented. They're really showing up, and they ain't no fluke team either. They had a big test against Kansas City in Kansas City, and they showed up big time. And they're going up against a Titans team that is a very good team, but their defense has still been lackluster. The offense hasn't been striking. Granted, the receivers have been injured, but nonetheless, the Bills got players on defense that can be able to limit those guys, if not shut them down. So I'm going to have to go with the Bills here. And another high-scoring game, I do think. But I think Buffalo wins on Monday Night Football 31-25.
Should be a good game, though. We got a lot of good primetime games, man. We have the Bucs and Eagles. We got the Steelers, Seahawks, and the Bills and Titans. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to primetime this week. So Week 6 should be a good week. Give us your guys' picks down below, man. We want to thank Rex for his time, his predictions, and for finally finding a time to do the predictions with us. So thanks to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Good luck in the Troy Polamalu giveaway. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Thanks for having me on the channel.
No, it's a pleasure of ours, man. And can't wait.
You go on.
I was gonna say can't wait to do it again, but
And thank you.
and you're more welcome to do the piece along with us. So Rob, you can sign us out.
Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Peace.